I hope that's not the last time you'll go to Israel, and keep in touch. And when you come, you can go to Tel Aviv, and I'll show you more than one day in this great city.
The most amazing thing is that when I was traveling with you guys, I felt like I was traveling abroad. It's like I was traveling this country for the first time. I feel so disconnected to my home, to where I live, because I was with you. I just don't know what's going on, and just felt like going abroad. That's the most amazing thing.
5 days. And I have no words to imagine, to describe how much beautiful it was. So many things together. We did so many things. And then I'm a tourist too in Israel. And even though I've seen some of the things, I feel like I've never seen it before. I really connected to each and any one of you. Any one of you is very special and different. It was totally fun. I found out that we have so much in common. Before I've been to Birthright, I felt that the United States has this so different culture. But I saw we have so much in common.
Even though you guys are all deaf and you were still able to communicate with the few of the hearing, and it was really appreciative to be able to see the communication flow, even though it started out rough, but it ended up smooth, and now we're all going to miss you all.
The fact that deaf people can join the Army here. We've got a lot of integration in the United States with deaf people and interpreters and so forth, but the Army is like a holdout, which is kind of ironic. And you know, here in Israel, it's a totally different story. There's limited access in the rest of your lives, and yet you have access to the Army.
Yitro, which is mentioned in the Bible, in Sefer Shmot. He was one of Moses' father-in-law. Right? His daughter, Moses married Tzipporah, and she is Yitro's daughter. He was the first Jews, actually. He was Muslim, and he passed after a few years. He became Christian, and then he became at the end. He opened up his new kind of religion, which is called, of course, the Druze religion. His soul. We're talking about his soul. His recreation. I said reincarnation. Soul.
We start off with the Golan wines. These bottles have the silver capsules and the silver tea on the label. The Golan wines are, in general, the younger wines. They don't take as long to make as the other ones. Between 3 to 6, 7, 8 months maybe, and these are already ready and out on the market. The Golan wines.
Coming to Israel for the first time, I know I will never be able to come back the same way I did. And this trip, all of you are more special in a way than any other finish.
For the last couple times I've been here, it has been like the small personal discussions I've had to have with people, getting to see how people change from the beginning of the trip to the end of the trip, from being skeptical and closed off, to being open and potentially overwhelmed. From my perspective as someone on staff, it's the reason why I come back to Israel, because I've seen all these places before, but you never get tired of getting to talk to people and getting to be part of that process. So thank you for letting me be a part of that.
My dad always wanted me to come to Israel, and for many years I refused because I was always too busy or had better things to do. But this year I decided to give it a chance, and I came and I found this bus to be an amazing bus. I love you all so much, and really I've come to realize that really it doesn't get any better than this, and I'm really glad that I came.
Wasn't really dead except for one really green tree, and for me it was almost magical to see that, because
like life in the middle of everything, and for me it kind of represented like unity, and that's how I felt. That's really so.
Lost without the interpreter. We wouldn't have understood anything Shabbat was saying or understood any of the history or the things that we were learning about. And the two of them have been on this trip a couple of times, so there might be small things that we could go to them directly for to get a kind of a bigger picture. So that's just really added to my experience. I want to thank the interpreter for that. Also the Israeli interpreter.
Yeah, no God.
To just see her, like, you know, to see how both of them, you know, all the interpreters are keeping up with all the speaking and the singing and everything that was going on, and I actually could see that there was kind of a difference in the sense of that America is, in the profession of interpreting, is kind of beyond where Israel is, so that there's much more professional interpretation stuff going on in the States, as I can see from the Israeli interpreters, they still have a long way to go.
Up at 6 a.m. and seeing Shabbat's shining face. Thank you for making that so much more beautiful. I love balls. I love time. No, I really love all you guys. I love learning sign language, and I think maybe when I get back to the States, I'll try and actually learn something so we can have a real conversation and not just like dirty sign language, which is fun. And yeah, okay, I know I'm late all the time. I'm late to everything, and I'm so sorry for keeping you all waiting. But you know, you can keep me waiting anytime, any of you. You can make appointments with me and stand me up or come really late. All of you can keep me waiting. It's fine.
It's like I have to get used to. I mean, I still don't get used to, because yesterday when there is a car on the street and I shout to everybody to move and nobody moved. It's time to understand that I'm not doing the right thing. But I enjoyed really much to be with you. I see a lot of group. I see the group that was here with us, and I know that in the beginning people, some was disappointed, some was maybe surprised, but I think at the end, I think we all gained something very, very important that doesn't happen in a regular group. I think in our case, it was much better that was mix of hearing, not hearing people.
The interpreters for their wonderful work. They interpreted not only for the presentation but for friends and many of different activities that were happening. They did a great job. I want to recognize them for their wonderful jobs. We got them cute skirts because they always were wearing skirts.